Hey everybody, Yankee here. The other day I did a video on why I think revolvers are a bad choice if you're going to appendix carry your gun. I just don't think revolvers are good for that. Now, a lot of people on the video in the comment section disagreed with me. They said that heavy double action trigger pull on most revolvers makes them great for appendix carry. And I actually agree with that part. But it's just the design of revolvers that I think make them inappropriate for appendix carry. The length of the barrel in relationship to the actual gun. The thickness of the gun overall. The weight distribution more towards the rear of a gun that you might have to carry kind of high to make up for that barrel. I think all those things equal not being a great appendix carry gun. And like I said, that made some people angry. And one person in my comment section said, okay, Brainiac, if you're so great at determining what's bad for appendix carry, what would be the best guns for appendix carry? So today I thought I would sit down and make my list of what I think, in my opinion, are the top 5 appendix carry guns. Now keep in mind, since this is my opinion, I think best is going to mean safest. Because when you're pointing a gun at your little Johnson and the twins, not to mention your femoral artery, safety is going to be your number one concern. So what I look for in a gun that I would be carrying appendix is going to be different than what I look for in a gun that's going to be carried outside waistband, because I'm going to want an extra level of safety, assurance. I'm going to want to make a gun that doesn't make my Willie worried. I'm going to want a gun that's maybe going to make little Harry there feel a little more hopeful that he's not going to get blown away. So these are the guns I think I would choose. This is my list of top 5 best, safest guns for appendix carry. All right, at number 5, we have the exception to the rule. We have a Chiappa Rhino. And my choice would be the Chiappa Rhino 30DS, the 3-inch barreled gun. This would be great for appendix carry. It does have that heavy double action first pull to make it a lot safer when you're putting it in your pants, but it's designed different than most revolvers. It's a more even size from front to back. There's not as much change in the thickness of the gun. The weight is distributed more towards the center of the gun and the front of the gun than it is the back of the gun like it is in most revolvers. The trigger is set further forward. This gun just lends itself to being able to be carried appendix better than most revolvers do. And it's .357 Magnum, so you get 6 shots of .357 Magnum in a double action, single action hammer fired gun. Now it is an internal hammer. The external hammer, you see, is actually a cocking mechanism, but it is still a hammer fired gun. So as long as you're not pre-cocking it and putting it in your holster, you're going to have a double action pull for your first pull. It's a good safe gun. It's a gun that would physically carry well in that position. So at number 5, like I said, is the Chiappa Rhino 30DS. All right, at number 4, we have actually a couple of different guns, and it's the HK P30 guns. Depending on what size you want to carry. You might want to carry a regular P30. You might want to carry the P30 SK, the subcompact. But whichever one you choose, they're going to be great for appendix carry, because these are hammer-fired, double-action, single-action guns that have a manual decocker and a safety. You can get it with a safety on it. So you can have all the safety of a revolver, basically, because it is decocked and double action, single action, with a manual safety on top of it. And that is great for appendix carry, because like I said, my number one goal is to make Harry a little hopeful that he won't get blown away. So at number 4 on my list is the HK P30 series polymer gun. All right, at number 3, we have a gun that ain't gonna surprise anyone, because I love these guns, and it's the Beretta 92. Be it the Beretta 92 full-size, Centurion, or the compact. Whichever one you choose, whichever one is small enough for you to appendix carry, because we're not all the same size or the same shape, whichever one you choose, be a great choice. Because once again, double action, single action, hammer-fired, semi-automatic gun that has a decocker and a manual safety. Now, if I was going to carry this gun on my waistband, outside my waistband, on my hip, I would definitely not want the safety. I just want it to be decocker only. But if I'm going to be sticking it down towards my Johnson, I don't want it to be a decocker at all. But I do want the decock function, but then I want that manual safety on it as well. So Beretta 92 is one of the best guns ever made for pretty much everything, in my opinion. And when it comes to appendix carry, it's also a great gun. And that's why it's number 3 on this list. All right, at number 2 is another HK pistol. But in this case, it's my favorite HK pistol. It is the P2000 series guns. And once again, you can get this in a regular size gun or the SK, the subcompact, whichever one you want. You know, you choose your size, like I said, but still the function of the gun is much like the P30. It's just a little bit different in its build and its shape. And I like this one a little better, to be honest. This is one of the ones I had back in the day, and I loved this gun. I have the P30 SK now, but I wish I had the P2000 SK. One, because it's available in 40 caliber, but I think most people that are going to be carrying inside waistband appendix are probably not big on wanting something powerful, if you know what I mean. I think most of them are a little, dainty. They have a vagina, let's just say that. But other than that, still a great gun. You can get it in the 9mm. And like the P30, has the manual decocker, has the manual safety, and is double action, single action, hammer fired gun. You can get other variations, but this variation is the one that I think is best for appendix carry, because once again, the safety of a revolver with the firing mechanism with an added manual safety on top of it. So that right there would be number 2 on my list, the H&K P2000 series guns. All right, now we're to number 1, and number 1 is another Beretta. It's the PX4 Storm. Whether you want the full size or the compact, I do not recommend the subcompact myself, but the full size or the compact, either one would be a great choice. Once again, a double action, single action trigger, hammer fired with a safety and a decocker. Now, once again, if I was going to carry this outside waistband on my hip, this would have no safety. It would just be decocker only. But if I'm going to carry an appendix, I want that safety. And this gun comes with that. You can get it with it. Like I said, either of those 2 sizes would be great. Both of the guns are awesome. They also have the advantage of that rotating barrel, so they shoot really nice. It's available in different calibers if you just happen to be one of the few appendix carry people that can handle it. So great option. And one of the best polymer guns ever made, in my opinion. I've said that many times on here. So the number 1 gun that I think is best for appendix carry is one of the overall best guns, period. It is the Beretta PX4 Storm, and you can get it in different sizes and calibers, and it is number 1 on this list. All right, there you have it. There's my list of top 5 guns you should pick if you're going to be carrying appendix. What do you think of my list? Is there something on that list that shouldn't be there? Or are there guns that should be that aren't? Let me know in the comment section below, or come to one of our live chats and let me know. We have them every night at 6 p.m. except for Wednesdays when it's at 7 p.m. So come on over. Let me know what you think about my list. Let me know what you think should be added or taken off. I look forward to hearing from you.